Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator actively alienating everyone in both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8. Let's double check OBS Chan real quick. Ba. Okay. Appears to be working. This game is called Guns and Nuns. Storming Hell Demo. I have a controller plugged in, hopefully it works. It does not seem to be working. And that's awful, because it means I'm going to have to play this game with a keyboard. I mean, I have a mouse, but I'm not going to plug it in. So, trackpad it is. This lovely weapon, it's powerful at close range. At close range, making an immaculate damage to those disgusting demons. The favorite guns of Angelica, high precision and high damage. This golden modified desert eagles will deliver pain to those filthy demons. My main criticism about this game so far is, why can't I use the controller? Maybe it'll work once I have the game running? Angelica's holy thoughts. The first dimension of hell, a ruined place that reflects the fragile pride of these demons. It's time to teach them a lesson in humility. The Palace of Pride. Yay, I see a thing for controllers. Okay, so dash, jump, grenade, fire, movement. Collect your hourglasses to extend your time, and make big combos to obtain nice scores. Default control configuration, you can change in the options at any time. So, okay, is that fire R1 or R2? Grenade, jump, dash, movement. Okay, I can use the controller, yay. Oh god, I'm really floaty. Okay, we have a time limit. R1, okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay. I want to push R2. Oh. Oh god. I would say they just run faster than me, but then again, I have a dash. Okay, don't know what my goal is. I'm stuck on the edge. Okay. I mean, technically, I guess we can just go around this. A little disorienting. gold thing that Fuck you, gravity! Okay, I got this thing that I don't know what it does. Oh, I can get health from shooting. Oh. Would like a little bit more time to explore. I understand it's meant to be a little bit difficult. But I don't know if, like, it's possible to beat this, or if it's just an endless wave. Do I have to collect all of the hourglasses? What was the golden thing that I picked up earlier? What is this? No, I don't know what it does. I'm glad we have infinite ammo. Alright, I have grenades. Let's see how that works. Holy hand grenade? Oh, yes. Holy hand grenade. Does anyone else remember Worms 3D? You know, or Monty Python? How do I... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, right. I keep wanting to push R2. Okay, so there's extra grenades. Okay, it's neat. Definitely a little more difficult than I can handle with that game. OBS did not crash. Yay. Okay, we're going to end the video there. Just kind of considering looking through the wish list, see if there was anything else that actually might be available. Get to listen to me just silently read to myself in my head. Huh. That looks like it could be potentially interesting. Okay, let's launch this, see what... Bah! Okay. Okay. Warning, warning. Anomaly detected. Oh, shut up, you piece of scrap. We made it despite your directions. Error, piece of scrap is not a valid name. This unit is a PG-964 Human Demon Investigation Tomodachi unit. For God's sake, you woke me up in the middle of the night for something, didn't you? Spit it out. Demon activity has been registered in this area. NVL levels 400% higher than average. Ectoplasm traces detected. Recommend investigation. Alright, so there's a demon. Why doesn't the agency take care of it? I'm on a permanent vacation. No agents are nearby. Risk of civilian casualties is high if demon is ignored. Recommend investigation. Alright. I guess I can deal with it this time. But tell those chuckle fucks up at the agency to get their shit together. I ain't bailing them out a second time. So, where is it? in front of you. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Right there? Is that alleyway? In that alleyway, the one with murder written all over it? Yes. I guess a non-murdering demon is too much to ask. Let's see what we're working with here. What should I do? Vending machine. Ah, the good old-fashioned Mississippi Jito Hun Bikey? Our town's pride. You can get just about anything from them. Huh? What's a key doing here? It's 5,000 yen, though. 2 officers are standing in front of the alleyway. Evening. Good evening, sir. Please move along. What's going on here? Police business. Please move along. That sure looks like a dead body behind you. Like I said, police business. Please move along. I just can't believe something like that could happen here. Are you from around here, mister? Yeah. I moved in a couple years ago. Oh, he must be that Hikamori. Well, you know, I see. He's a bit special, ain't he? Don't worry. We are okay. Please go home. Understand? Listen, I just wanted to see what's going on. I mean, the whole alley is painted in blood. It certainly doesn't look like it's your average mugging gone wrong. What are you, some sort of private dick? I don't believe in private dickery. My junk belongs to the proletariat. So why do you care? I used to be a cop in the big city, you know. But now you're unemployed shut-in, so how about you let the big boys do their job? Watch out, it's the big man from the big city come to this here Incana to show these country bumpkins how it's done. Woo-wee, partner. We could show you's the help. Why don't you trample all over our crime scene and show us where we went wrong? Don't worry about gloves neither. Who cares about them fingerprints anyway? So I take it I can't go in. Beat it, neat. Hey, I'll have you know I am gainfully employed. You keep telling yourself that. Bunch of fucking assholes. I guess that's a small town charm for you. I guess I'll have to find a way to get them out of here. I think a distraction is in order, and that pile of bricks gives me an idea. A pile of bricks! Who left them here? Don't mind if I do. Phone booth. Yeah, I can use this phone booth to fake a call and get these jokers out of my crime scene. Alright, let's connect to the Ethernet. Wait, locked. Due to a high incidence of public urination, we have been forced to require a deposit of 5,000 yen to open the phone booth. Please use the vending machine to access the key. Money will be returned upon putting the key back into the vending machine. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's the end of the month. I don't have 1,000 yen, let alone 5. Well, cops surely have some operational budget in their wallets, right? I think it's time for a 5-finger discount. Just gotta find a way to distract them. Some items are displayed on the window, but the store is closed. Throw a brick at it. Alright, time for a distraction. What should I do? Rob police officers, I guess. She's still blocking the alleyway, but maybe, with that phone booth, steal her money. She's anything but distracted. Talk to her. Hey, aren't you going to go investigate the broke window? My partner's on it, and somebody's got to stay here at the crime scene. Come on, you're serious telling me whatever's going behind you is more important than the vandalism that occurred right in front of your face? Our job right is now to guard this crime scene and not stop anyone going to anything else would be dereliction of duty. Your friend sure didn't seem to think so. Something else came along, but I'm still here. And that's the only way I'm moving is if there's a real emergency somewhere. A real emergency. Okay, vandalized storefront. Good thing the police are here. This vandalism epidemic is killing our town. Steal the cops' money. Sorry, partner. I'll give it back afterward. Vandalized storefront. Back. Vending machine. Phone booth key is 5,000. Buy key. Got key. Phone booth. Let's put the key to use. Finally, I get inside. Should be easy to call in a legit sounding 911 call and get them out of here. Vending machine. Nope. Phone booth. The phone booth is unlocked. Use phone booth. Just take this cover off, connect the glasses. There we go. I have an access to the Bellnet telephone network. Just gotta get in a little 911 call, and our police officers should be going away very soon. Huh? Hey, we got an 187 in progress. What about the crime scene? We're the only ones close enough. Let's go. I'll drive. What should I do? Vending machine. Return key. Well, alleyway. Fucking finally, time to investigate. Wow, this is much worse than I thought. I have a feeling a human didn't do this. No ectoplasm, though. If a demon did it, there should be some around here. Time to investigate. Crime scene. Dead body. Probably been dead a couple hours. Rigor mortis has begun to set in. No signs of a struggle. Was he already unconscious when he died? Head. He was hit by a blunt object in the back of the head. But it's clearly not the cause of death. He was knocked out before he died. Neck. Front of the neck looks like it exploded from the inside. Hit the jugular, but clearly not aiming for it. This looks like the work of a demon. Arm. The whole hand was chomped off in one bite. These bite marks are too complex to be anything other than demon ones. But the hand's not here. The hand must have been bitten off after he died. No amount of concussions are going to keep someone unconscious while they're being mutilated. Briefcase. His hand is clutching the briefcase. Let's take a look inside. Nothing but some papers, and wait. There's a gun here. A Derringer Semmerling LM4. Never got the chance to use it. That's why you don't put your gun inside a briefcase. Very strange, though. Why would this businessman need a gun? Not like there's much crime around here. Was he scared of something? Okay, so where's the ectoplasm? If it was a demon that did this, there's got to be some ectoplasm around, right? Warning, warning. Trace amounts of ectoplasm detected. Tomodachi, you're saying there's only trace amounts? That is correct. Okay, hold up. This is strange. Demons don't clean up their ectoplasm. What the hell is going on here? I would suggest running an NVL scan. Go for it. Scanning. Okay, there's definitely some residue here. Somebody cleaned it up. It clearly wasn't the cops with how overprotective of their crime scene they were. High levels NVL detected. Where? In front of you. A lesser demon. Connect me to the Ethernet quick. Kill him before he kills us. Use the gun the sacrifice was carrying. I hope I have enough ammo. Shoot. Arg. Shoot. Double arg. Gah. We shot the Illithid? Illithid? Okay, what the fuck is going on here? Okay, we neutrally just when I thought it was out, pull me back in. Okay. Tomo? Was that demon there the whole time? Negative. Someone laid a fucking trap for me? Some rat bastard laid a goddamn trap for me. Suggest continuing investigation. Threat has been dealt with for the time being. Jesus, alright. Blood splatter. This blood splatter matches the pattern of an explosive exit wound, as if someone took a shotgun to the back of his neck. But he only had a wound on the front of his neck. This could only happen if a demon used his power to blow his throat open from the inside. The real question is, why was he facing the wall? The guy was already unconscious when he died, so how did he end up facing the wall when his neck burst open? The only possible explanation for this is that someone moved him right up against the wall, made him face it, and then killed him. This wasn't an accident, no. Someone purposely made sure that his neck would splatter all over the wall. Trash can. A trash can. Might be something inside. Oh shit. That's the missing hand. So a demon didn't eat it, that would mean. But the teeth marks. A demon chewed it off but spit it out? That makes no sense. They can't help themselves. Why would it be hidden away in a trash can? Rosary. A rosary. Why would he carry this around with him? Unless a gun and a rosary, he was clearly afraid of something, and something magic at that. Pretty obvious to see that he was being haunted in some way. He was living his life scared of something. Lost shoe. He lost a shoe. Was he running away from something or someone? Whatever he found on the street scared him shitless, making him lose his shoe as he ran. Whatever or whoever got him clearly didn't care about the element of surprise. Summarize. Okay, let's think on this. With that rigor mortis, he was probably killed on the strike of midnight, typically demon bullshit. But he was knocked unconscious before he was killed. That's why he didn't struggle, and I've never seen a demon do that. They just show up, kill, and butcher indiscriminately, and then disappear. The hand attests to that. No way a human did that. But then how the hell did he get knocked out? And then the neck. I can't say for sure, but that wound was done by a demon. But that blood splatter had way too much force behind it to have been done by a human. The only problem with that is the victim would have to have been facing the wall to produce that, and really close to. No, that blood splatter was manufactured. Someone held the guy up to the wall and cut his throat, but with demonic force. There's only one explanation for this. A demon and a human working together. This is bad, real bad. Tomo, help me reconstruct the scene. If a human and demon did indeed work together, we should decide who did what. Alright, let's go through each clue and decide. Hit me. Clue 1. Lived in fear. Because of a demon. Not just a gun, but a rosary too. Yes, I can see it now. The demon must have been following this guy for days, maybe weeks, while waiting for the time to strike. Demons may seem mindless beasts, but they're predators. They can control themselves just like a tiger would wait for the perfect time to pounce. It's only when killing sorts that they lose control. Killing starts. Fucking sadistic bastards. Clue 2. Jump scared. By a demon. Demons love fear, sure. It could have killed him before he knew what was happening, but there's no fun to them. I bet it enjoyed seeing him run away scared shitless. Clue 3. Knocked out before he was killed. By human. Demons are apex predators. They have enough self-control to wait for the perfect time to strike. But one thing they don't do is knock people out before killing them. They enjoy the suffering. So whoever knocked him out was a human. Not hard to see why he didn't struggle. Hard to care about a guy with a blackjack when there's a fucking demon on your ass. Clue 4. Body moved to face the wall. Done by human. Demons aren't brainless, but whatever the fuck this mess is ain't part of their MO. Someone made this blood splatter on purpose. The question is why. Calling card message. Either this guy is a sicko, or there's something more going on here. Clue 5. Explosive force behind the neck wound. Demons. Demons can use their magics to do all kinds of horrible shit. Cut you up from the inside, blow up your organs, turn you inside out. This demon decided to blow this guy's neck out. Kind of like a chest burster, but in the neck. Amputated hand. Bitten off by demon. Demons don't need to eat people, but they sure love doing it. It's about the taste, I think. The taste of fear. Fucker probably chewed this hand off and savored it like a fine cognac. It's weird though, you'd think there'd be more bits of the guy missing in a demon attack than just the hand. Clue 7. Missing hand in the trash can by a human. That could only have happened if someone actively took away the hand from the chewing mouth of a demon, risking life and limb. That is fucking scary. Is this guy controlling the demon? Is it a pet? I've never in my life seen something like this. Okay, I've pieced it together. He was being haunted by a demon, scared shitless, and he went from work, and the demon finally showed itself and chased him into the alley. There, a perp knocked him out, grabbed him, and pushed him against the wall, and let the demon murder him. As he was cleaning up the ectoplasm, the demon started eating the victim's hand. He tried to stop it, but it was too late, and the hand was already chewed up. He somehow got the demon to relinquish said hand, and threw it in the trash can. Then they both made their escape, but why would he just leave the hand in the trash can instead of taking it? What about the blood splatter? Why do that? Some sort of ritual? And why clean up the ectoplasm, but not the dead body? As if someone wanted me to investigate this. I'm not dealing with some crackpot cultist here. There's a demon out there that can control people. Or even worse, a person who can control demons. Demons don't allow themselves to be summoned. Many have tried with the aid of Ethernet, but demons never seem interested in talking. They consume the summoners, and then the agency needs to deal with the demon running amok. But this is... What was that? The sound matches the report of a .357 Magnum revolver, and it sounds like it came from that apartment. Investigation of sound would be optimal. That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's go. Tomo, pick the lock. Opening. Jesus Christ. Are you well? Do you need help? Yeah, just Jesus. It's different when they're fresh. We should investigate. Are we looking at the same crime scene? What is there to investigate? Things may not be as they seem. I suppose you're right. Things haven't exactly been by the book so far. Gun. A quite literal smoking gun. .357 Magnum, like you said. Only one round in the cylinder, which has been fired. Let's keep at it. She died only a few moments ago. Body. Looks to be a woman mid to late 20s. No visible wounds other than, yeah. Body is still warm. I don't think it's far-fetched to say that she was the source of that gunshot we just heard. Head. What do you want me to see here, Tomo? There's a blood splatter matching a close-range shot to the head. God, I think I can see pieces of her brain on the wall. Anyway, bullet lodged in the wall, looks like .357, and I don't think we need a lab to tell us it's going to match the gun in her hand. Looks like she was stuck it inside her mouth, aimed up. Pretty cut and dry, if you ask me. Nothing strange or demonic so far. Let's have a scan, Tomo. Ectoplasm detected. Recommend analysis. Where? Let me see that. In the blood. That's not... I got a bad feeling about this, Tomo. Take a sample and analyze it. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Don't say it. Greater demon detected. Fuck! You can't be serious. You have to got to be shitting me. Calm down, Sawyer. Calm down. Calm down. A greater demon needs an entire agency squad working together to even scratch it. And you want me to do that shit by myself. Agency support is unavailable. No shit, it's unavailable. They're the ones who sent me to this hick hellhole to rot. And now you expect me to go on a suicide mission to take down a greater demon? The agency manual doesn't specify the amount of people needed for a greater demon exorcism. It is entirely possible for one person to do it, even if you are right. No way. Something's fucky here. The ectoplasm wasn't on her blood. It was in it. That doesn't happen. There's something more going on here. That is another reason to do this. The agency is unaware of this situation. Even if they were to dispatch a team after you flee, the trail will have gone cold. This is not a common exorcism. Yes, but one we have to gauge what is our probability of surviving or succeeding. 2, if we do not escape and survive, how will the agency know anything happened at all? How will they know what's going on unless I am alive to tell them? At this point, I need to prioritize my survival. God, I must really be a fucking idiot because I think I'm going to do it. Nobody else will, right? Unlikely. Feels nice to be the hero for a change. Let's do this, Tomodachi. Would you like to activate exorcism mode? Go ahead. To start an exorcism, we require running water, salt, candles, lucky charms, milk, demon's true name. In order to summon a greater demon, please wash your hands in accordance with the steps of the Taimizu ritual. Draw a pentagram with salt in the location of greatest demonic energy. 3. Place 5 candles, 1 on each point of the pentagram. 4. Connect to the Ethernet. 5. Call the demon forth with its true name. You're forgetting how to kill it. Information is insufficient to decipher how to do that. Well, I'll tell you what we gotta do. We gotta take another sample of that blood and decoct it into the demon's immateria. With that, we'll get an idea of what its weaknesses are, and it can help us if we find some bullets. Greater demons are impervious to common firearms. Not if we dip some of those bullets into the immateria we'll get. We can use that to kill the demon after we weaken it. You possess 0 of the agency recommended holy items. Yeah, so we'll have to improvise. I don't exactly have a trunk full of holy items like they do, but we'll manage. Let's go, Tomodachi. Looks like to be 5 rooms in this apartment. We should be able to improvise whatever we need from the regular household supplies. In what manner? For example, a gohei is standard agency issue, right? If we can find a 2x4 and some paper, I can make one myself and break it over the demon's head. Would that be effective? I don't see why not. Not like we have any other alternatives. I suggest looking for materials then. I'll keep an eye out. Sometimes you look at some random item and get a great idea. Crucifix. A crucifix was religious or maybe a memento from her pre-apostasy days. This could definitely be useful against the demon. Grenade. A grenade? What the hell? Is that wise? Are you kidding me? I don't care how tough it is, a grenade will blow the fuck out of a demon. Please exercise caution. Don't worry, I never do. Oh no. Huh? Don't worry, Tomo. It's just an airsoft grenade. Understood. Still, this gives me an idea. If we filled this with holy water, we could make a holy hand grenade. I'll keep it until we find some. Move. Bedroom. A surprisingly tidy room, other than the blank talismans pasted on the closet door. It's spotless. The blinds are closed, but thankfully the lights still work. If it wasn't for the dead body, I'd say it was a pretty nice place. Printer. A probably non-functional printer with some paper still in it. The paper could be useful. I can cut it to make a gohei if I get a plank. Floppy. There's a floppy disk sticking in halfway out from the slot in the computer. Holy shit, it's a Shankshire iOS boost disk. Is that a good thing? Are you kidding me? It's the holiest operating system. We could run this in the Ethernet and try to break through the demon's defenses. Blinds. The blinds are closed, which doesn't make the difference this time at night. Hold on the string from the blinds, I could take it. If I manage to get some coins somewhere, I can make a coin sword that should be able to take care of the demon easily. Computer. Jackpot, a working computer. That's what I call a treasure trove of information. Time to log in. It is password protected. Seriously, what kind of bachelor has a password on their home computer? Maybe you should. Whatever, we need to find that password ASAP. I just know we're not going to be able to summon the demon without access. It might not be in this room. Yeah, it's always in the last place you'd look. Let's go, Tomo. Move. Bathroom. Considering the state of this apartment, I was expecting the worst, but this bathroom is in surprisingly good condition. Still, there is the unmistakable smell of waterlogged paper coming from somewhere inside, and I'm scared I'm going to have to investigate the source. Toilet. Looks like someone tried and failed to flush some sort of journal down the toilet. Oh god, am I really going to do this? Journal might have important information. Yeah, I know. I really hope it's just water in there. Reminder, you were touching someone's brains a few minutes ago. Somehow that seemed more hygienic. Sink. Just a regular sink. Water's working. Alright, we can use this as holy water. That would require a priest or a minister. Are your memory banks on the fritz? I got ordained. Like everyone else at the agency. You are correct. Enjoy. Cabinet. Let's see. Makeup. So that's supposed to be ibuprofen. But it's like, do you have to wear, like, what? Are you worried about... Whatever, I don't care anymore. Hold on, SS Braun? Should you really be taking drugs? Not now. But if I'm up against the ropes of that demon, Braun's got my back. Why? Journal. Yep, that's a journal in the toilet. Boy howdy. Alright, no more chickening out. Let's go. Good job. That sounds patronizing in your monotone voice. It was not my intention. Let's see what we got. As expected, it's pretty much unreadable, but let's see if we can find anything that's survived. Ah, here we go. Day 25. That guy from the Oni-chan keeps messaging me. He had some good info, but it feels like he wants to recruit me for a weird cult or something. I guess I'll hear him out. What he says about the Aethernet has been making more and more sense lately. Day 26, he was right. I don't like this. Did our victim get involved with the cult? Are they related to the guy outside? Anything else? Yeah, near the end. Passwords. Computer. Username Rebecca. Password Bake Neko. Oni channel. Username Bake Neko X. Damn, the water ruined the ink. At least we have the computer's password. Bathtub. Yeah, there's a whole mess of things here. When was the last time this was used? Looks like most of it is in trash. Strong Zero cans and empty natto pockets. It's weird that they don't smell. You'd think a packet filled with bullets. What the hell? This natto container is filled with .37 rounds. My god, they all are. That's enough bullets here to outfit an army. Just what the hell was she planning with all of this? We could use these against the demon. You're right, but we don't have its immateria yet. If we decoct it, we can dip these bullets in it. Recommend heading for the kitchen. Kitchen. Pretty messy kitchen. There's blotches of some unknown liquid or semi-solid which seem to have attracted ants to the counter. Dishes litter the sink, and there is a musky, pungent smell around, though that might just be the dead body in the other room. Pretty standard kitchen for a bachelor, or I guess in this case a bachelorette pad. There's bound to be something useful here. Fridge. Quite an old fridge, hopefully well stocked. Let's see, an opened bottle of wine, leftover takeout, and some salt. Who the hell keeps salt in the fridge? Wait, there's an onigiri at the bottom. The rice is hardened completely. Just how long has she been dead? It is possible that she just forgot the onigiri in the fridge. Are you insane? No red-blooded citizen of this God-fearing country would ever waste rice. Judging by the state of this kitchen, she might have. 7 gods in every grain. God damn it. There's... okay, wine. The blood of Christ. We have the blood, now we need the flesh. But I doubt I'll get communion wafers here. But maybe I can improvise. Salt. Iodized table salt. Perfect for exorcisms. One step closer. Cupboard. A pretty standard cupboard. Might be something useful in there.
Let's see. Looks like, are you? Okay, Sawyer. Yes. Sorry. Just fucking hate cockroaches. A cockroach should be no problem for an agency operative.
Yeah, well, I'd much rather take my chances against a demon than a cockroach. Demons don't run away. Anyways, pretty slim pickings. Some instant soba and some fancy senbei that have been completely destroyed by a wooden plank that fell from the top. Just my luck, huh? Instant soba. Wait, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Negative. Soba noodles, buckwheat noodles, wheat. What else is made of wheat? Bread. Yes, but also communion wafers, don't you get it? We got the flesh of Christ right here. We got his blood, now we got his flesh. Just gotta make sure that there's no flavoring on it, and there we go. No demon will be able to resist being hurt by this. Plank. I would have preferred that delicious takusa senbei available to buy from the Kamiya Yoshinaga for the just 210 yen per cracker. If you buy 20, then they've been shattered beyond recognition. I suppose this inanimate wooden plank will do as a consolation prize. Alright, I can make a go-hay with this, and hit the demon in the face with it. Hot sauce! Some piping hot puri pepper, pasino hot sauce. Not fit for human consumption unless it's not exactly blood, but it's red enough to use as ink for a talisman. Just gotta find a blank pre-cut Chinese talisman. Can't be that hard, right? Coffee machine. Old coffee machine. Thankfully not of the capsule variety. I should be able to use it to decoct the demon's immateria. Decocting it in this makeshift manner will make the mixture unstable. Damn, how long do you think it'll last before it starts decaying? Unknown, possibly a few minutes. Recommend caution. I'll wait until I have the demon's name at least. That will probably take the longest. Yeah, we should have enough time if we decoct it afterwards. Bedroom. Surprisingly tidy. Computer. Alright, Rebecca, let's see what you got. Baka Neko the shape-shifting cat. Logging in. Displacer cat beast. Well, this is one barren-ass computer. Did she wipe it? Yeah, looks like it. The downloads folder is empty. So is the images folders and documents. Well, there is one file, and it's called Fuck You! .txt. I wonder what's inside. It says, Fuck you, Fed! SIC. Joy. Well, I guess we should take a look at the Oni channel place. The website is not on the ClearNet and requires a direct link and login. We're screwed then. However, I have detected the remnants of a cookie in the local area net. It will give us access to the website but not the account. So it's a good old-fashioned forum scavenger hunt. Tomo, show me all posts, oldest to newest. Please access the website manually. Alright, why no Netscape Navigator? That's the only browser installed on this machine. It will do. Yeah, alright, I'm in. Hit me. Showing all posts, please select a page and post. How to summon a succubus. Hi, I want to know how to summon a succubus. Lamau. Who let this chuckle fuck in? Somebody's getting their invite privileges revoked. More like banned. I got your word, succubus, right here. I got your succubus right here. Are you implying you're gonna suck his dick? What? No, I'm saying he can suck mine. Bro, you said I got your succubus right here. You mad gay. First of all, fuck you. Second of all, fuck you. This is cringeworthy. Alright, break it up, people. Annan, read the fucking rules. If I see anything even resembling the shitpost of epic proportions, I'm banning you permanently, locking this thread. Jiko Shuk. Okay. Hey guys, just want to introduce myself. I'm Bake Neko. But you can call me Bake. I've been interested in occult stuff for a while, and a friend told me this was the place to go. I managed to snag an anonymous invite on another forum, so thanks to whoever helped me, Yoro Piku. Can't say I've seen anyone do a self-introduction here before. It's kind of refreshing. I think it's cute. Greetings, fellow person of the shadows.
Says the guy named after a fucking fast food mascot. Dark Donald is a completely different character from Donald McDonald. Please, stop, fuckhead. You're gonna wind him up again. Nice to meet you. Let's explore the Aethernet together. Politicians aren't real. Think about it. Have you ever met one? They are real, in the sense that they are played by a flesh and blood actor when a physical presence is required. My aunt met a senator at a fancy party, and I have seen the mayor. How do we know they weren't holograms for the brainwashed to rally around? I understand you're in an occult form and all, but not everything needs to be a conspiracy. A congressman called me one time and wanted to meet, but I declined. Quotes that make you think. Even if I saw a ghost, I wouldn't believe it. Albert Einstein. Anyone can make up a quote and attribute it to someone. Anyone. Bitch. Ubu Nemu Sumerian grain farmer. Einstein literally did say that, though. Even crazier, he said this 12 years after he died. Even if I saw myself, I wouldn't believe it. The ghost of Albert Einstein. Do they avert their gaze when they sense you're about to wink? Led Zeppelin is pure evil. I have an ability to detect evil, and it has never failed me. I have met good all around me, and I easily detect disturbances. I have listened to heavy metal stuff like modern deathcore, black metal, death metal, etc., etc. None ever gave out evil energy, but Led Zeppelin does. It is legitimately evil. They literally sold their souls to become famous, and you can tell just by the music. The Beatles is harmful, but the music wasn't written by them. They are a fabrication, and John Lennon changed his ways later on. But Zeppelin, pure evil. There is nothing good in it. Distance yourself from it. I am a Pisces rising, Jupiter in Pisces, and Jupiter rules my chart. I'm full of good energy, plus I'm a Scorpio, Sun, Scorpio, Venus, which makes me recognize evil easily too. Jimmy Page literally summoned a goetic demon named Zoso. They also practice Saturn worship. There is no demon in the Ars Goetia named Zoso. Where are you getting this information from? Probably something from some internet Bible thumper scare tactic to deter people from looking into the occult/mysticism. What you scaredy cats think it's evil is What you scaredy cats think is evil is inspirational to others. Some people are too afraid to try to balance the light and the dark. Bonham was unreal, though. Fucker had zero swing. What do you think of the Ghost? I stopped listening to their music because I noticed in some weird shit in the background. What about the fact that their lyrics refer to mankind as being equal to lice, then proceed to list off every name for Satan? I am a Pisces rising, Jupiter in Pisces. Have you ever noticed that people who have achieved any success at all in their lives never spout this make-believe shit? Virgin to your comment, astrology is actually legit and has been scientifically tested and proven. Take the L. Got a source for those tests? Fuck off, Fed. Everyone's a Fed to you people. Get a life. I'm getting a headache locking this thread. What do you guys know about demons? Been researching demons, but there's a lot of conflicting information around. It seems that there are two main schools of thought, the classic and the modern. Classic is what you'd expect: Satan, the Bible, demons sitting on girls' chests and suffocating them. The modern take is where it gets interesting, though. So apparently either demons created the Aethernet or were created by the Aethernet. I'm still not sure which. I guess that the Aethernet is just a modern version of some pre-existing connection between humans. I don't really get it. That'd be the news sphere. What's that? Imagine this. Knowledge is usually stored physically in some way, right? Someone's acquired knowledge is compiled in a book, documentary, journal, floppy, etc. But common knowledge would tell you that if it's not stored physically, this information goes nowhere. It's just a thought. Actually, the entire world's collected information forms what is called the news sphere. News sphere, mind, and sphera means sphere. So just like the atmosphere and the biosphere and the news sphere surrounds the Earth, holding humanity's thoughts, ideas, and emotions. Think about it. What do you think the zeitgeist is? How is it even possible for an entire town, country, or continent to share implicit ideas, views, and opinions, to all have the same basic opinion of right and wrong. Yeah, people think that the Ethernet is the reason we're all connected, but actually all of it did was tap into the pre-existing news sphere. For the first time, we can actually take a look inside it, find all that information otherwise inaccessible to a single person. So this news sphere, it's existed forever, since man had reason, yeah. Ever since its beginnings, daemons have hidden in the noosphere. Daemons created humans, but humans created daemons. For this, they despise us. The Ethernet has opened a new road to communion with our progenitors. The information superhighway will lead us to our ascension. Or our ruin, Lamau. You speak, but you do not know, shush, child. You really are annoying sometimes. Feline of darkness, speak to me privately if you would like to know more. I think he means you, Law. I'll think about it, thanks. Fuck spirits. Spirits in the spirit world is like proprietary code on crack. Zero transparency. How do I trust anything I encounter there? I have a spirit that keeps touching my ass and dick. Rarely after I jerked off with some weed brownies for a month. I figure it's an ass rapist. Stop summoning succubuses in your mother's basement. That place must be looking like a brothel. Your mind can imagine literally anything. When you have God on your side, you can make demons seethe with rage at all of the beautiful illusions which your mind is capable of producing in the fourth dimension. And they can't do anything to stop you. They can only watch and talk smack. Also, you can influence reality just by thought alone. After I jerked off with some weed brownies, did you put your dick inside them or what? Well, you opened yourself up to it by wanking on edibles for a month, so deal with it. You should get yourself checked in case that sensation is instead a health issue. Harnessing your warrior spirit. Aside from lifting weights, eating lots of meat and eggs, running, maybe some combat sports, what can I do to manifest the warrior spirit? I want to be an Achilles-level warrior. Go to the war zone and fight. You can't be a good warrior if you've never waged war, dummy. It's literally the only way warriors are made. I don't want to die for this country. No worthy wars are going on at the moment. I didn't say anything about dying, dumbass. You wouldn't die if you were a real warrior. Fair enough. Is it bad karma to fight wars for satanic pedophiles? I assume so. It depends. How much do you need the money? Is it in your fate to fight wars? What kind of wars do you see yourself fighting in the future after you forge yourself as a warrior? Going to give it a shot at killing the same Satanists whose wars would forge me out of steel. To continue off of this, I've always felt like my soul yearned for war. As a kid, I was always fighting my older siblings, and I was obsessed with medieval combat, swords, and such. I never got the chance to exercise this. The more I grew up a bit, I feel a calling to release it again. I feel that is where my spirit finds fulfillment. Then find out where your enemies live and go ham. So your aim in life is to be a bloodthirsty psychopath, and you want to know how to best achieve it, and you decide to get answers from a forum consisting mainly of idiots led by the nose by the feds. Sir, I am much impressed by your intellectual skills. Nah, more interested in the spirit of the warrior, the man who fights a righteous fight against evil. It's nothing to do with killing people senselessly, but instead the glory of being a champion. Doesn't even have to be killing. Thinking about taking my boxing seriously and at least getting an amateur bout eventually. Just the strength and power wielded responsibly. Thinking about taking my boxing seriously, righteous fight against evil. So what you really want is to get a good workout and somehow derive moral smugness from it. No, don't develop that strength and fighting spirit in brutal competition. Do it some other way. How do you expect to get better at fighting without fighting in one way or another? Fuck off. So your highest aspiration is to be able to knock people out with a punch. Well, it's a lot better than jerking off to bootleg anime tapes, but how does one go from being a competent brawler to an Achilles-level warrior who fights a righteous fight against evil? Asking for a friend. You grow as a man when you fight, not random
retard bar fights, but competition. You lay your life on the line in the hopes of attaining victory. You put all of your heart into winning that fight. Fighting may appear barbaric from the outside, but the process to becoming that person that forces you to grow into a powerful force, forcing you to be better, is a very spiritual and teaches you a lot about yourself. It's not about being a savage ape, but becoming your best expression of your masculinity. You've never competed in combat sports, have you? I have. Never competed, but trained Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and boxing. I see how just having them as a hobby has changed me and assumed that competing would only do more. So you're in it for the samurai wannabe LARP? So, wanting to challenge yourself and grow into who you want to be is dumb? You talk like a catty woman. I am one. Listen, I'm all for competing in combat sports. I honestly believe every person should do it at least once. However, all this Achilles fighting on the righteous fight smacks of, well, mental retardation. In short, bro, you are dumb. The MASH hit? Been reading a lot. Is he/it real? Not sure if you have, cause Meshit is not a he, it's just a kind of angel. A destroying angel, the most fucking badass kind of angel. Read again and figure out which angel exactly they're talking about. Hold on. Let me see that straight. Alright, so it seems that they really don't want to mention his name. I think they're using Mashit as a euphemism. Check the text and figure out if there are unexplained names. A name that is not an actual character and isn't mentioned anywhere else. They mentioned Samuel, or Samuel. That's a Samuel. At one point, a complete non sequitur, never mention him again. That would make sense. One of his forms is that of Mashit. Is that it, then? Samuel? I can use that. If you're asking about whether his true name, no, Samuel is still just a euphemism. So, what's his true name? Well, I probably shouldn't say this, but you did help me out with that thing last time. If you're reading what I think you're reading, Samuel is just another name for Yaldabaoth. My child, you should not be asking this publicly. They are watching. Please talk to me privately. I have the answers you seek. Read the rules. No true names. Pretty disappointed in you. Last word. You should know better. Locking this thread. That's it. It's his true name. Yaldabaoth. Huh. Do you really think it could be the Yaldabaoth? Unknown. It could just be a chosen name. I feel like things would be a lot more messed up here if it really was Yaldabaoth. Regardless, it seems that the name will be sufficient to summon the demon. Yeah, let's go. Our work here is done. Shutting it down. Well, everyone, it's been a good few years, and I don't at all regret all the time I spent moderating this place for free, but it's time to torch this place. Due to circumstances I'm sure you are all aware of, I'm deciding to step away from this place. Some of you have been doing certain things which I don't necessarily disagree with, but which have been the possibility of getting everyone on this site in deep shit, especially the webmaster. If you're wondering why I'm not handing in the reins to someone else, I don't want my name anywhere near this shit. I know some of you already got plans to rebuild this place. I don't mind, but change the name. And stay the fuck out of Flatland. If you want to avoid the feds, that's your best bet anyway. I love you all, and I wish you luck in your future endeavors. But I'd like to keep both my freedom and my balls intact. Good luck, my fellow Onis. I'm crying. I do kind of hate you for it, but I get it. Stay safe, my man. Lamau, look at this pussy jumping ship. Jumping ship would imply I'm going somewhere else. This is more like taking a lifeboat. I'm just fucking with you, man. Good luck. Lamau, did we fuck up? Nah, just stepping into shit I'm not interested in. 07. Salute, my man. We won't forget you. See you in cyberspace, turtle man. You won't see me anywhere. I'm going away for good. Oh, that's a shame. We'll make a shrine for you behind the ice wall, and I will be your shrine guidin'. The fuck's a shrine guidin'? Seriously, it's a pun. You know, like, whatever, just stay safe, turtle boy. We may not see eye to eye, Terrapin man, but know that you will be spared from what's to come. See you on the other side, turtle guy. You know, you really worry me, Rebecca. Locking this thread for the very last time. It was good while it lasted. User has been deleted.
So that's the end of the Onu-chan, or is it? User has been banned for this post. Onigoroshi. That reminds me of Higurashi. Talisman. There's a bunch of talismans. It just makes me think of Outlaw Star. It's a really great anime. Paste it onto the closet door, but why are they all blank? Why would she do that? Well, it's just what I needed. Gotta add a few Chinese characters, which I cannot read, and we've got ourselves a Fulu. Stick this baby on a demon, and he'll be hurting for days. Move. Living room. Bathroom. There's enough bullets here to outfit an army. Just what the hell was she planning? We could use these against... You're right, but we don't have the immaterial yet. We decoct it in the kitchen. Okay, so... we got everything set up. Old coffee machine. Alright, Tomo, give me the instructions for the immaterial decoction. The instructions are meant to be used with official agency lab machines. Just give it to me. Step 1, open receptacle. I guess that's where the coffee filter is. Step 2, fill receptacle with sample and 500 milliliters of distilled water. Regular will do. Step 3, boil water at 200 degrees for 30 seconds. 1 minute at 100. Step 4, enjoy. Enjoy. Did you edit the readme? Maybe when I was drunk. So what does the computer say, Tomo? Unknown. You can't be serious. There's no data available on this demon. Possibility of human-demon hybrid. That's ridiculous. Hybrids are just theoretical possibilities. There's been no recorded instance of them ever existing. Things are changing in the metaverse, Sawyer-kun. The fuck? There was ectoplasm in her blood. But that doesn't... Maybe you should take another look at the body. Is that a possibility? She's gone? She's fucking gone. She just disappeared. I'm gonna die here. You are not. It knows, man. It knows I'm here. It's coming. If it wanted you dead, you would have seen it already. Fuck you. I'm going home. Look at the candle, Sawyer. It's sending a message. He's saying, come to me, Sawyer. You can do this. You have to do this. He's playing with me. I'm just a little toy soldier. He wants me to summon him so he can kill me. Get a grip, Sawyer. You're stronger than this. You are right. I'm the jaded detective, right? I'm professional. I know what I'm doing. None of this is new. I'll just crack a little joke here and a little funny comment there. Look, he's scared of cockroaches. Isn't that hilarious? Hee hee. Look at me laugh. Just keep cracking the jokes and they can't get to you. Walk towards the door, Sawyer. Open the door, Sawyer. Put on the glasses, Sawyer. Just a little joke. You want me to do this, you piece of shit? Fuck you. I'll do this and I'll kill you. I'll kill all of you. I'll kill the past. The girl's body has gone missing. One step closer to death. Whose death? His. Yeah, that's right. We can use these. Look around. Just a little more, Sawyer. Look more. Coins. I don't think taking them would cause anything to be worse than it already is. Funny, there are just enough here to make it divine intervention or something. At least we can use them against the demon. Model agent, gather all the holy items. Move. Bathroom. I'll kill. What's happening? Are you okay, Sawyer? I don't think we're okay. Our eyes look weird. Of course I'm okay. My Tomodachi? What's the matter? You powered off for a second. I'm pretty sure humans don't power off. Disregard that. We have the candles. What candles? The ones you're holding. Huh. Funny. I don't remember where I got these from. From the entry. Anyways, let's go. Got work to do, Tomo. Bathtub. There's enough bullets here to out... We could use this against the demon. You're right. Let's dip them into the immateria. Only one bullet's worth, though. Remember, this bullet needs to be kill shot. It's no use shooting him before he's almost dead. Okay. Entryway. Oh. Okay. Alright, I'm ready. Time for an exorcism. First of all, Temizu! The toothbrush cup should do for a dipper. Left hand, right hand, mouth, left hand. Now for our pentagram. Now the candles go from the candles we got. And we're done. Time for the Ethernet. Ow, that kind of hurt my eyes. It looks like you're in cyberspace. Would you like some help? Are you fucking Clippy? Really? I'm here to help. Why not? Lay it on me. Cyberspace on the Ethernet is a visual representation of data held by the information superhighway. It differs from the representation seen in the regular browsers, also known as the flatland, in that each node of a website is represented as a three-dimensional object, and the user can freely navigate between them. This enables the enterprising hacker to easily see nodes and connections that would be harder or even impossible to find in the flatland. Ethernet technology is prohibitively expensive, leading to most web pages and intranets to be programmed entirely in two dimensions. Thus, what you are currently seeing is an automatic transition of said data. Alright, which data? This houses local area network, the available nodes, hold files, networks information, and other things of little interest. However, there is a hidden node. That's gotta be it. It requires a password. Come to me, Yaldabaev. Accessing. Who dares disturb me? Just your friendly neighborhood digital exorcist. A human. Pitiful creature of blood and flesh. Run along while you still can. No, I don't think I will. You've killed 2 at least. But how many more? How many lives have you destroyed in your immortality? You demons disgust me. Me disgust you? You are mistaken. There has never been a more disgusting, vile, and wretched creature than the human being. Its capability to do evil upon the world not only rivals, but far surpasses anything a so-called demon could ever do. Throughout its history, man has lived for one thing and one thing only, to bring misery and pain, to kill, to destroy. When Homo erectus discovered fire, it used it to burn its enemies. It also used it to make pizza. When the Homo sapiens discovered agriculture, it enabled those who were hunters to become soldiers, murderers, reportedly for defense of their homeland. These settlements went to war. The roots of sedentary civilization are drenched in the blood of the other. When man discovered metal, it was used to build weapons, with which to kill more effectively. The remains were melted down into vain treasures for the chiefs, who excelled at murder. When man discovered religion, he ascended as he discovered the greatest weapon the world has ever seen. With this, no matter how horrible the atrocities committed were, he could rest easy knowing that he was God's chosen. That he was enforcing his will. When man rediscovered fire, 2 cities were wiped out in an instant. He used all that he had learnt so far to justify at first the fear of the other, then the blissful acceptance of God's will. With 75 million dead, 60,000 served as a perfect punctuation at the paragraph's end. When man created the World Wide Web, he used it for evil. The sides of the information superhighway were cradled by a lake of blood. Lives were ruined, hate was spread, nations crumbled. Without physicality, man was unable to do what he did best. He couldn't put his own hands on the neck of the other, so he settled for guiding the other to his own neck. He was swindled, pressured, and intimidated into doing the most horrible things he could possibly do to himself, believing he was in the right the whole time. I ask you, who are you to judge me, who do not know your history? Do you truly believe that you are in any way more righteous than I, you who delude yourself into complacency to forget your own crimes against humanity? Your grandstanding means nothing when you forced a young girl to blow her fucking brains out in her own house. Forced. You pitiful creature, blissful in your ignorance, perhaps in death you will understand. Let's exercise him for good. I'm gonna hit you with this. Aura! The blood and the flesh. Eat this. Coin sword. Crucifix. Begone! SS Braun. Much better. Not sure if I should shoot you yet. Holy hand grenade. Catch. Ugh. Destroy him, Sawyer. Shoot. This is just the beginning. It's over. It is. Finally. Congratulations! You have proved you are worthy of being a member of the agency. Not sure I really care much about that. Perhaps you will care about this. Detecting residual ectoplasmic edema? Not exactly. Rebecca. I'm sorry, Sawyer. Don't be. It doesn't matter much anymore, does it? I was so stupid. I just wanted to belong somewhere. I didn't think all this would happen. It's going to be all right, Becca. We have no power over you. He has no power. You can move on. Yes, I can see it now. Thank you, Sawyer. Even with all that happened, at least she managed to get a happy ending. I'd say she looks almost peaceful now. Thanks to you. I guess. I just did my job mostly. Now, how about some dinner? There is a 24-hour dinner 1 kilometer from northeast. It is said to have good waffles. Are we going to Waffle House? Drop the gun! What? Oh, this. Drop it! Alright. Jeez, listen. I was doing you guys a favor. You'd come in before or you'd just be dead. Oh, would we? By your hand? Come on, now you're just putting words in my mouth. Petty theft, trespassing, breaking and entering, murder. You're gonna... Another otaku killer. The press is listen. Do a minute forensic work and you'll see the girl killed herself. And you just happen to be there. How convenient. Did you enjoy doing it, you creep? Great. This is going nowhere. Well, Tomodachi, I guess we're gonna do a little time. Should I call the agency? Yeah, not much choice. Welcome back, Sawyer-kun. The end. It's over for now. A game by Cool Beans. Yay! Sayonara, digital writer. Moon. Okay. Sometime later. We just want to hear your side of the story, alright? You said this is all a big misunderstanding. Why don't you tell us what happened? I already told you I wanted an attorney. Listen, asshole, I don't think you understand the situation you're in. You got your DNA all over 2 crime scenes. The bloody footprints match your shoes. Your pockets are filled with the victim's possessions. Forget about fingerprints. You were carrying the fucking murder weapon. We got enough to put you away for 2 consecutive life sentences, no possibility of parole. You're gonna spend the rest of your life sleeping on rotten tatami. If you walk wrong, you will be beaten. If you talk wrong, you will be beaten. If you eat wrong, you will be beaten. But if you just confess, we'll talk to the judge and get you transferred to a lower security prison. Hell, if your forehead hits the floor when you apologize to the family, we should be able to get you parole with good behavior. Alright, I'll talk. Oh, here's what's gonna happen. Soon you'll hear a knock on that door. On the other side will be a man who outranks you. This is from a movie. This is a Nicolas Cage movie. It's Lord of War. Yuri. This is the Nicolas Cage movie, Lord of War. First, he'll congratulate you. It's literally word for word a fucking reference to the Nicolas Cage movie, Lord of War. First, he'll congratulate you on doing a good job, keeping the streets clean, call you a model officer. The whole 9 yards. He'll offer you a promotion or a commendation, maybe even a medal, and then tell you that I am to be released. You're gonna protest, you'll probably threaten to hand in your badge and gun, but regardless of what you do, I will be released. Hilarious. You've really lost it, haven't you? I don't know what little fantasy land you're living in, but this here is a knock. Door opening. Who the fuck are you? His attorney. We didn't call Frady's right. Wait, Chief? Yes. I think he wants to talk to you about something. Now, do you mind leaving me and my client alone? Bastard. Chair screech. Door slam. Morning, Tomodacho. Don't you morning Tomodacho me, you fucking prick. Do you have any idea how much shit you're in? The fact that you're even alive after your little fuck up in the bio is a goddamn miracle. You were just supposed to sit pretty in the sick town, shut the fuck up, and rot in peace. But no, you just had to go and play the hero like always. Oh, look at Sawyer. He's such a skilled agent. How does he always solve the mystery? 10 years and not a single cold case. Is he some kind of monster? Well, those days are over. Now you're just a good-for-nothing retiree with no clearance, no job, no gun, no suit, no life. And even then, you still gotta fuck everything up. And you get everyone else to clean up your goddamn mess. Listen, No, you listen to me. You think I'm here to bail you out? You had one chance, Sawyer. One. And you blew it. You know what happens now? The ectoplasm wasn't on the blood, man. It was in it. It was a fucking hybrid. You think you're gonna talk your way out of this with a line like that? You always were a bullshitter, Sawyer. Phone rings. Okay. Hello? Who the hell? Sir? But this is all highly irregular. Sir, I don't see why. Dial tone. You always did jump the gun too soon, Cop Cooper. Fuck you, Sawyer. Fuck you. Door slam. Do you really think he's ready, sir? He's proved to be an asset before, and his performance tonight backs that up. The motel again? Have your things set up by tomorrow morning. Understood. You are reactivated as an agent. Effective immediately. Don't leave town. New handler has been assigned to you. Shinda Sakana. Okay? Meet at the Fincher Motel tomorrow morning. You are to move into the adjoining room. Welcome back, Sawyer. Digital exorcist. Eminent activation. Welcome back, Sawyer-kun. Do. Frozen beans. Okay. Is that Okay. Aftermath? Oh. Is there a faster way to do this? Do 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 do. Okay. Continue? Okay, so I think that's... I don't think I can continue the... That being said, let's hop on to... We have 6 of 8 achievements. What are the 2 remaining achievements? There's a silver bass, the one to listen to some tunes. Okay, and... one hidden achievement. I assume it's if you like fuck up or something and get your character killed. Okay. Okay, well, that's... We'll go and call the video there. Thanks for joining me, guys. And thanks for hanging out with the internet's most annoying tsundere. Until next time. Also, make sure to get plenty of sleep, stay hydrated, and I hope everyone has all the hugs and head pats they could ever want or need. Bye.